What's going on, YouTube? Steve V here with another video. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Really appreciate you guys clicking the video, coming into the man cave, and hanging out with me for a little while. In today's video, I'm going to let you guys know my top 10 most played games and items I have here in this man cave arcade. We're going to do a countdown style, so I'll start at number 10 and we'll work our way up to number 1. What's my most played game in this man cave arcade? You guys are about to find out. So coming in at number 10 is my 60-in-1 arcade cocktail table. I found this on Facebook Marketplace for an amazing deal, $500 Canadian. Anybody that knows how expensive these cocktail tables are, especially ones at this height, let me just say I got very lucky that I came across this when I did. This thing is the definition of functional furniture. Not only does it have 60 arcade classics, games like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Frogger, Dig Dug, Galaga, Mappy, it's also an amazing pub table. People can come, place their drinks, eat some snacks, or just chill and play some great arcade games. It's a true staple of my man cave arcade, and that's why it comes in at number 10. So what comes in at number 9 is my mini consoles. I've collected 5 mini consoles that really sum up a great time in my life. I got the Atari, I have the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, which is my all-time favorite, Sega Genesis, and PlayStation 1. And even though it's not a mini console, I have a Nintendo 64, which is also a system that really brought me a lot of great memories. And these consoles have the games that brought me so much joy when I was young, but now I get to play them again with my family and friends in this man cave arcade, and people love them because they also have memories of playing these games as well. So for that reason, they come in at number 9. So coming in at number 8 is my Arcade 1UP Ridge Racer cabinet. Now, when I decided to start collecting these Arcade 1UP cabinets, one style of cabinet I knew I wanted 100% was a driving cabinet. And when they came out with this Ridge Racer cabinet, I knew this was the one for me. It's got 5 great games. People really enjoy playing this cabinet, and it was actually made pretty good. The wheel is a pretty heavy duty wheel, works great. It's got a nice clutch. The gas pedal and brake, a little cheap, but does the job. But the games are so fun. It's definitely a fan favorite in this man cave arcade, and one I truly enjoy owning. So coming in at lucky number 7 is my mini pool table. Now, I actually used to own a 7-foot pool table, but when I started collecting so many Arcade 1UPs, it just got too tight to play. So I got this mini table. You got mini cues, so I don't have to worry about hitting my Arcade 1UPs. It came with everything you could possibly need, your white ball, your 15 pool balls. It also came with 2 chalk and the brush to make sure the felt's nice and clean and taken care of. This table's great. I really enjoy playing it. Me and my friends have played on it multiple times. It's not awkward to play on. It's just one of those things where you kind of have to get what works for your space, and this works for my space. It's a great centerpiece, and I'm happy I own it. So coming in at number 6 is my Big Buck World / Big Buck Hunter cabinet, also from Arcade 1UP. And just like I said I wanted a driving cabinet, I also wanted to have a shooting cabinet in this man cave arcade. So when Arcade 1UP came out with Big Buck Hunter, I knew this was the one for me. There's something about a shooting cabinet where when you're holding that gun, you're just more immersed in the game. And that's why I wanted a shooting cabinet in my man cave arcade. And this cabinet has 4 great games: Big Buck Hunter Open Season, Big Buck Safari, and Big Buck Safari Outback. This also comes on a riser, but it was a little short, so I got an extender from Buy Stuff Store. It really brings this cabinet to a proper height so you can play it comfortably, and people just flock to this cabinet. They really enjoy playing this shooting game. So coming in at number 5 is Golden Tee, a bar classic that was a must-have for this man cave arcade. There's something about coming up to this trackball, giving it a roll, that is just so satisfying. This cabinet has 4 Golden Tee classic games that I just really enjoy playing with my friends and family. It's definitely one of the more popular cabinets I have in this man cave arcade. I wanted to get the stool to match, and I'm glad I did, because I'll come down here, sit on the stool, play 18 holes, and just relax. I can have a game on in the background, be drinking a beer, and still be invested in the game. That's what I love about Golden Tee. You can be playing the game, but also be multitasking and doing something else. So coming in at number 4 is my electric dartboard. Now I ended up picking this up at Walmart. I wanted to give it a try. I was going to go for a traditional dartboard, but when I saw that this had soft tip darts, I figured this was the safer way to go as far as not damaging my wall. And also kids could play it, adults could play it. As you can see, it just sticks in the little hole. And the fact that it's electric, it keeps track of the score. So you can just kind of relax and know that every shot is going to get counted. Not only did this turn out to be a great buy, it always brings out the competitive spirit in my guests. As we break into the top 3, coming in at number 3 is my Alleyoop single hoop basketball arcade game. Now, whenever I go to the arcades, if they have one of these basketball games, usually they're mechanical, but same premise, I always flock to it. So I knew when I was building this man cave, I needed to have one of these basketball games. And I'm so glad that I picked this up, because people love it. When people are playing this game, they're laughing, they're smiling, they're getting really into it. We've had some pretty competitive competitions down here with this Alleyoop basketball game. I mean, it's become a staple in this man cave. It's something that people look forward to playing when they come down here. So coming in at number 2 is my Attack from Mars virtual pinball machine. Now, I've always wanted a pinball table in this man cave arcade, but let's be realistic. A real pinball machine is thousands of dollars. So when Arcade Oneup came out with their virtual pinball machine, I knew this was the right product for me. It's got a real plunger, some solid buttons. It comes with 10 preloaded games, but there was a mod out there where you could add the other 20 games that Arcade Oneup put out, so I added those. It's a great size for my space and a beautiful product to look at. I'm so glad that Arcade Oneup came out with this virtual pinball machine, because it's allowed me to have some form of pinball in my man cave. So in 2019, I started collecting these Arcade Oneup cabinets, and I've been able to fill my basement with so many great games from my youth that I get to relive and basically play with my family and friends. Now, out of all these cabinets that I have, there are 2 that get played the most, and that is my Pac-Man Deluxe cabinet and my Class of 1981 Half Miss Pac-Man, Half Galaga cabinet. And I think the reason why is because Namco came out with so many great arcade games in the 80s that to this day are still relevant and people still play. Now, this Pac-Man Deluxe not only looks like a real Pac-Man machine, it has 14 Namco classics. And the Class of 81 has 12 Namco classics. And basically, these 2 cabinets combined create the ultimate Namco library, with games like Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Mappy, Rally X, Rolling Thunder, Rompers. So many great score chasers from the 80s that just make you want to come back for more every time you play these cabinets. And they both look beautiful. Arcade Oneup did a great job recreating these 2 cabinets. They both get played a ton, and by far are the 2 most popular items I have in this man cave arcade. And for that reason, I have to give them both the number 1 spot on this list. So I hope you guys enjoyed the countdown, the Pac-Man Deluxe Arcade Oneup, and the class of 1981 deluxe cabinet are tied for the number one spot. Whenever people come down to this man cave, 9 times out of 10, they flock to those two cabinets. So I had to give both of them that number one spot. They've definitely earned it. Thank you again for clicking the video and giving this a watch. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was really fun making it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and keep gaming.